Social media of Brendan Gallagher with blood running down his face, wearing an angry expression after Mikhail Sergachev wrestled him to the ice late in Game 1. It's the kind of resolve and toughness Gallagher's teammates have grown accustomed to seeing from him in his 9 seasons in Montreal. And Gallagher's roadmap of a face, as Luke Richardson described it yesterday, represents the roadmap for Montreal to tie the series.
Yeah, I saw the picture. I can't really tell you what was going through my mind at that time. Probably not very happy, but I don't know. It's kind of in terms of our mindset tonight. We're kind of putting Game 1 behind us. We know we weren't our best. They pushed hard. They threw the first punch in this thing. We got to respond, come out. Obviously battle, compete, but I think there's some X's and O's, some fundamental things that we can, get back to doing that are some strengths of our game. So, in terms of moving on to tonight, I think, woke up this morning and we're just focusing on Game 2.
Yeah, Gally's he's a competitor through and through. You can see it from the first time you step in this dressing room. He's a guy who drives the bus around here. He's pushing the pace in practice, in the weight room. He's a guy who's definitely leading the charge when it comes to intensity and bringing that work ethic. So when you see a guy like that laying it all out there and do whatever he can to, for this team to win, it's definitely a motivating factor for us.
You're going to cross-check his face right into the ice, but you're still not going to stop him. He's going to get up and keep going and smile. I think the players, he always charges our players up the way he plays and is a good leader that way. So I think, seeing him at the end of the game, everybody's always a little concerned when you see a little bit of blood, but when everybody knows when you have a cut in your head and your blood's pumping and you're sweating, it looks a lot worse than it is. So, the pitcher definitely looked very vicious, but Brendan's got a smile on and said he's okay.
There was concern that Gallagher might have suffered a concussion after striking his head on the ice, but Gallagher knew that wasn't the case.
I have a pretty specific way of reacting when I have a concussion. Usually involves me yelling a lot, and I think the trainers understood. I was with it, pretty calm. They've seen me when I have those things, and there were no worries there. They obviously checked on me the day after. Not all that concerned about it. I took a pretty good shot. The ice is pretty hard, but felt fine and ready to move on.
At today's morning skate, Jake Evans was wearing a navy-colored jersey, which Richardson clarified did not signify a potential injury or setback in Evans' recent concussion. Richardson said Evans and Yoel Armia will be game-time decisions, but Evans stayed out on the ice with the extra players after the morning skate, so it appears Armia will return to the lineup to make his Stanley Cup final debut alongside Eric Staal and Corey Perry. For TSN.ca, I'm John Liu in Montreal.